Hey guys, it's Esteban with Incognitistic again. Today I want to talk about us needing more assistance, and when that's the case, and since that's the case, how sometimes it seems to people that we are pushing some sort of infantilism. And in a way, it's understandable how people can perceive this because being autistic means that it's a developmental challenge, and usually it's socially and emotionally developmentally challenged. And so oftentimes our emotional quotient is already at a lower level than most people our age, respectively. But when we are in any sort of trauma or agitation, fear, meltdown, burnout, it causes us to become even lower in the EQ. For me, I can act my age. However, when something is traumatic or painful or frightening in a personal way, I sometimes seem to have the emotional quotient of a 16-year-old. And so it can become very frustrating to people like my wife, who has to deal with a 48-year-old man who is all of a sudden presenting the emotional stability of a 16-year-old. I get it. And it makes me feel sorry for her that she has to deal with it and other people that have experienced that. Luckily, my masks have usually been able to keep me from presenting like that in a public place, but it has failed, and I have displayed this kind of lower emotional quotient and abilities in public occasionally. But the need for the support while this is happening, whether it's support by somebody just holding space for me or helping me with a task that has completely frustrated me, or even a task that I find overwhelmingly impossible. That's not me trying to be a child or being treated like a child. That's me asking for understanding and grace and knowledge that I am struggling and need that help. Because believe me, I would not reach out for it otherwise. As I mentioned in other videos, I despise feeling like I'm a burden to my family, society, friends. It's definitely something that causes me to do things on my own and not ask for help. But on top of that, when I'm confronted and told that I'm trying to ask somebody to treat me like a child, it frustrates me even more and shuts me down. It also makes it even more difficult and less likely that I'll ask for help and just let that task not happen and not get complete. So that's just how I feel. I'm sure that it happens differently in a lot of people with ADHD, autism, or ADHD. What do you think? Thanks for watching. Take care.